Alright, welcome to Operation Tomb King. We are, in contradiction to how the name might primarily suggest, we're not going to go and raid a tomb and do some dungeon crawling here. It's straight up getting a VIP and extracting him or her. No, it's a her. It's Sarah. So that is our fifth mission, our fifth rescue the VIP mission. The other ones, with the exception of one dark VIP mission, went all pretty much according to plan. So I hope that this one here is also just working fine. Overall, we are approximately at mission 16 or 17. So far, all of them were flawless, or let's put it this way: 14 of them were flawless, two were excellent, and one was a mission where we lost our only soldier so far, who was a ranger. So yeah, the run is, from a statistic perspective, working out quite well. Wow, that's far.
Target coordinates incoming.
Pooh, that's pretty far.
I'm sure I could contribute something to your cause.
So we are already.
So your position isn't concealed.
Yeah, we are already. We have a timer running. So there is a big house which is starting here. There is a backyard which is starting here, and there is a pseudo high ground position here. I don't know if I'm so happy with how, if I'm really happy with how the layout of the map is presenting itself. It's not really appealing, to be honest. Let's move up as far as we can.
Hostile forces spotted.
Yeah, there are the first shield bearers. That's bad news. The force level now is 13 or 14, which is pretty much halfway. So if shield bearers appear, that's bad news. That's the same force level as berserkers, and only a couple of steps before chrysalids and archons can appear. So this is not good news. Definitely not good news. I'm moving the scouts up to the front. It would be interesting to know these guys do not spot out if we're going here.
Already there.
So yeah, these guys, the sniper is not concealed. Keep that in mind.
Heading there now.
Same holds true for most of our other guys. They are not concealed. But no concealment is like no excuse for not like putting a decent Overwatch trap in place. Just want to make sure if they move up on us that we are prepared. So, question: is there a way to limit the progress of the enemies, or will they just appear after a certain moment in time? The sad truth is that the force level of the enemy AI is pretty much randomized. So all of the topics or all of the abilities that you had in Long War, where you basically, the better you were performing, the slower the progress of the enemies performed, that's just not an influencing factor here. Or in other terms, it's pretty much random how soon it increases. If you look at our example, the only way to beat the enemy is to basically be faster than them. We need to get to the highest tech level, because at the highest tech level we will be stronger than they are currently. And that's really the only option that we do have.
I'm on the move.
Everything else doesn't change it. So these guys here and these guys here are already 2 packs that we need to consider. Timing wise, I'm not really sure if it's a smart idea to let them live for one more round. But engaging them stupidly or just like running into them is also not a good call, I suppose. So what I'm currently trying to do is I'll get the guys into a solid position.
Moving to position.
And I want to make sure that within their positions they can start an Overwatch trap. Not all of them will be able to shoot, because last round I was not taking like the full blue moves. And we want to make sure that we have enough time left and also enough movement left, because there will be in minimum 3 packs, like the quad pack here, the quad pack here, and a third quad pack which is somewhere that I don't know yet. Plus, keep in mind there can be reinforcements. We only have 10 more rounds after this turn. So yeah, pretty much we want to not lose any time. It's like moving, and hoping for the one good engage to start it off.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Got it covered.
Eyes on the prize.
So that didn't trigger last round. Too bad. The other pack is just about here. You can see it because I can't go into the jump down into this field. Yeah, one guy is standing here and the other 2 are standing here and here. Probably there's another one back there. So I'm not sure if these fields here are really good. They will probably trigger. That's the reason why I think it's the wisest decision to pull them from here. Wow, such a shitty cover. I mean, look at that. Literally all of the positions where I could be at. This here is line of sight to here. That's difficult. Let's see if we can trigger them with a drone. Probably the answer is no. Big boom time, Commander. Hey, Roby, welcome to the chat. By the way, you're still alive, and you are, I think, one of the leaders in kills together with Wangstrom. Okay, reinforcements, we can't use that at the moment, but I would really want to get some alien alloys, so that is one of the hacks that I definitely would want to do. Gremlin has triggered, so that's not too bad. We now have triggered. That is bad. Shit, I didn't want that to happen. The whole mindset was playing around the pack on the left hand side. Now, let's take a look what just happened. We do have a Viper here, Trooper here, some Trooper slash Stun Lancer here, a Stun Lancer here, and we do have a team of Lancer, Elite, Trooper, Captain, and Shield Bearer. Wow. Wow. And that's one of the wows, not when you're seeing like this super beautiful woman. It's more the I can't believe that this shit is really happening kind of wow.
I hope it's worth it.
Yep. We are in a deep shit. So, number one, the shield bearer needs to die. Number two, we want to get rid of the stun lancers. Nah, probably number two, we want to get rid of this Viper. Yeah, that's number two. We want to get rid of the Viper. So, Nightcom could go over here. There's still one more enemy in here, elsewise this here would be such a lovely position. Unfortunately, it's a position which can be flanked from this side. So yeah, that one here is more appropriate. And we could kill, maybe even one-shot the Viper. So that would be an option. Option number two. We are using our beacon. And this is what Sarah could do up here. So yeah, Nightshot is gonna go here.
I'm spotted.
So yeah, you're spotted. I wasn't expecting anything else. Don't worry, mate. Rusticated. He doesn't need the buff because he's going to use a grenade. But is his grenade range far enough? Answer is of course no. That's the reason why we need to advance a little bit more. And there you can also already see the beauty. I want to get him into a position where like he could do something meaningful here. And this here could be a thing. I'm a little bit afraid though, if we grenade the whole section, whether or not the upper floor will still be stable. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Roby, I agree. XCOM PvP is a little bit faster paced, but you have equal armies on both sides and not like a huge army on the one hand side and you're trying your best to stay alive. It's a little bit different challenge. Yeah, let's do this one here. Pretty confident that it will not blow the rooftop away. Yeah. Good news, it removed all of the cover. Bad news, it hasn't killed them. Next up, get some in order to the guys should have get some now. It's 70% crit, flanking target, weapon crit, laser sight, but he hasn't received get some. I'm disappointed.
Check it before you get too close.
Good. So the Viper is out of business. There is like still the stun lancer down here. The normal trooper. That's even one of the normal troopers. Forget about what I was saying with the stun lancer. It's a normal trooper.
Here, catch.
Good. These two guys hopefully will die this round. So it's up to Wangstra to kill him.
Happy
Yeah, pretty much happy. That worked out like a charm. Don't know, maybe we need to use the flashbang grenade on these guys. I'm pretty sure that will be the better option. So that's the reason why I move her up. We can still kill the guy downstairs with a pistol shot. That's an easy takeout. And we now need to make sure that these guys here are more or less not causing any trouble.
This one's gonna be bright.
We are offering our VIP as a potential target to engage upon. Because yeah, she's the one who is the most expendable. There you go. Feel free to engage on her.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We're moving up close, and it's time for the Mimic Beacon as well. Mimic Beacon, solid cover over here. I can imagine that the ranked matches are pretty fun. I used to play a little bit PvP in XCOM1, but it was so buggy that yeah, the fun was limited from a certain stage onwards. There were too many vision bugs, things that didn't really work out. Alright, so much for the Mimic Beacon. At least 2 of them were occupied. One Overwatch, and this guy is going to damage us. Well, fuck you, Stun Lancer, fuck you. We're going to move him over here. I am not intending to take another Mimic Beacon for this round. That's the reason why we are already acting with him.
I think you should see this.
Moving to designated position.
Wow, how's this even possible? I was... oh my god. Sometimes it is frustrating how...
Understood. Moving out.
Could you really target that guy and not hit him at the same time? Like, what the fuck is this? No, I don't want to hit the VIP. Wow. I thought it was just another meaningless civilian, but it was our VIP. So yeah, we don't want to hit him, her.
Heads down.
Not a pretty good move if we needed to remove this cover here, because now our ranger is in a bad spot.
I hope it's worth it.
The tree is covering the side, so we can just take a shot on the Advent captain. And he's even dodging some of the damage. Unpleasant. Same goes for her. What's the chances of killing the stun lancer? 90+%. Yes, please.
There you go.
So yeah, let's hope this one works out, elsewise we do have a problem.
Shot wide.
Let's move our VIP into open ground, so he's shooting the VIP and not our ranger. He took a double move instead, which is fine as well. We know that the last pack is probably up there. Ah, okay, we can see it. Double Viper plus something else at the final position.
All right, I'll go.
Let's move the guys up.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
We can re-stealth her. That's the reason why I'm not completely moving her.
Moving.
I'm still leaving one action open.
Missed.
Wangstra needs to reload normally, and he also needs to take medical care about our injured soldier. So yeah, that was the second one down. We are grabbing the loot and moving to Wangstra. Let's hope the loot
If you say so.
is something good. Yeah, let's talk about the double shot, the double movement. Look at that, superior perception. Let's A+++++ loot. Wow, so good,
Got it.
so good.
That'll be okay.
Best loot possibly available. So the reason why, I think the reason why he took a double move was the following. He could have taken a shot, but he was flanked at the same time, so he needed to take a move. The only movement would have been to here, which at least would have given him the option to shoot here, and that was my initial intent. But I think, since he also was injured, down to 3 HP, his AI instinct to merge with the next group kicked in. And yes, that loot definitely was worth an injury.
Heading there now.
I do totally agree. Now, reconceal. Yes, please. Oh, shit. Who is still... Is this... No. Like, why is all of this here potentially territory which will reveal? Just because of this guy here? No, I don't think so. Is this a bug? Like, why was there... I know what happened. Oh, that's bad. You guys remember that we had the tower here, which we wanted to hack, but we rather instead decided to blow. So no more alien alloys. GG for that, by the way. Good, well done, Syken. Pretty awesome play. In hindsight, yeah. It appears that the tower could die, but its radius will not die. So yeah, GG X2. Hey, Elephant, great to have you on the stream. By the way, guys, we do have still some more names open after this mission. I'm happy to add you guys, the newcomers, to the squad, if you so desire. So yeah, you learn something new every day. Today we learned that even if you get rid of towers, watchtowers, they will still retain their aura. So that's interesting. Our VIP just triggered a patrol of... OMG, is this four Vipers? Is this really happening? Yeah, 4 Vipers. Yeah, let's talk about why this is still going to be challenging in the mid game. People were afraid that after the early game it's not going to be challenging. I don't know. I mean, if a normal pack contains out of 4 Vipers, I call that pretty challenging. Okay, so that's 2 hits. A lot of cover gone. You definitely want to get them out of their cover range. And I wish we still had our flashbang grenade, because I'm very afraid about their poisonous spits. Alright, next up, we need to deal as much damage as we can, so no movement with our sniper for this round. Instead, let's take the 90% shot, try to kill the Viper. Yeah, sometimes you are just unlucky. We are definitely going to use the Mimic Beacon for this round. Need to spread out a little bit, but I'm running out of available cover here. The VIP is trying to scare away this guy here. Yeah, well done. You scared him. Good. And now this is only half cover. I would want to go here, but this is out of range for our moves. We definitely need to take advantage of our damage. So even though she's been revealed, I definitely would want to take out the Viper. Yeah, okay, 1 down, 3 more to go. Rusticated can take her place here. We could suppress one of them if we so desire. We could suppress one of them. Wangstra could go over here. That's a clustering. I don't like it that much. Yeah, but realistically thinking about, he can't even move because we needed to reload. I want to use the rapid fire. Yeah, you never know. I mean, Wangstra could also just one-shot them, so yeah. That worked out pretty well. Question is, shall we take the hit? That's a 40% chance of killing it. He has a 20% chance of dodging. If we just suppress him, he'll still hit the Mimic Beacon. I think there's no disadvantage, like open shot 70%, it's just too good to pass by. And we were lucky, we just critted him. So, most of the problem resolved. We will take the Mimic Beacon, throw it out into the open. So this guy is, if it's near enough, they will try to trigger, they will try to bind it. So they will always, Vipers, their AI always works in order to bind them if possible. So that's very surprising to me. Normally he should have moved up and just tried to bind him. Obviously that was not the case.
I hope it's worth it.
Roby is moving up. Oh, I know why it didn't bind it. Look at that. The Viper just ran away. That's also a first time scared Viper. I never had a Viper running away so far. So let's make sure that we're having that under control. Like, here's another way up. That's good, because we still need to keep on moving.
If you say so.
I intend to lay an Overwatch trap here. That's the reason why I'm moving everyone up.
Is it clear?
That's affirmative. to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering 9.
Come get some.
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering 9.
Okay. VIP can... I'm okay with him going there.
Come get some.
Well, look at that. We killed 3 Vipers. I am very sure that the fourth one is moving somewhere else. We have no more recon seals, so... yeah. We do not have run and gun on her, so I need to be a little bit mindful of the cover. We will use the VIP now as a scout. The VIP is a perfect scout because it will tell us whether or not there is a Viper. The answer is no, elsewise I would have seen it. Wow, look at that, 1 tile short from going up there. And we successfully blew away all of the potential cover. Great, well done. Good job. We still have enough time though. I don't want to be too afraid, but the Viper is already triggered, and that usually is bad news.
Roger that.
Okay, we're going to move all the way up here. Nightcom theoretically has run and gun, so we could move up in case we would spot out the Viper. And we do a Quadra Overwatch trap down here. Nothing. Right, 4 more turns. We will need 2 to get to the extraction point. Let's take a close look what's happening there, and the VIP will just extract herself after that round. Nothing. I'm surprised.
All right, I'll go. Got some advent here.
Nah, now we're talking. That's what I was expecting. Like, some shit was going to happen. Wow, look at that. Really? Shield Bearer, Muton, Viper, Stun Lancer. What the fuck? I guess that's what you get from being too cautious and also taking the lower route. I could have just avoided them, but no. So we are out of grenades, which means this turn is more or less going to be an all-in. Wangstra is going to move over here. Sniper is going to stay at her position. We still have our 2 Rangers up here. Unfortunately, the one with the beacon, no, none of them has a beacon left, so never mind. Unfortunately, one of them could not act. Oh well, I could drop her down here. But I will do that after the grenade. We need to get rid of the cover first. Shit, he has no vision on that guy here, and he was the one who I wish to flank. Nope, also no vision. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous game, but I know just how to do it. Let's use our run and gun now. This one here is a full cover position. And he sees the Stun Lancer. Now let's hope that this one will work out. Come on, bro.
Adjusting.
As so often in XCOM, hope gets you nowhere. There's no line of sight on him. That would be the other alternative. I don't know, it's really dangerous to let Roby stand in the open, because that could be a really nice flanking position. We have a couple of guys here that are just waiting to take this and this position. Not the smartest move to let him stay up there. But then again, it's not like we have hundreds of options here. If you realistically look at it, our options are rather limited. If we could land a good grenade, these two guys here would be out in the open. The other alternative is getting rid of this here. Like the grenade I was thinking about should get the Muton and remove the cover, but probably that's also not going to be feasible. The Muton will take falling damage. The wall will be destroyed. The Muton will be shredded, and we can get the Muton and the Viper. Shield Bearer will survive, the others will also survive. But I don't like to stand in the open. The Swamp Child is too important to let him just stand in the open. Like, that's a shitty position, really. Our option against the shittiness of this position was him. And Nightcom, you had let me down this time, bro. You should have killed him. But yeah, it's not a time for to rant on anyone. It's a time for action. How could we motivate these guys to not advance and take shots into Roby's side? I guess talking nice to them will not be enough motivation. That's a difficult spot. We could just go here. That's full cover, but Roby's then losing his actions. What else is available? We do have a solid 50-50 on that advanced trooper into half cover. We could take suppression. Suppression is, at the moment in time, a little bit meh. You don't want to take it if you have too many enemies. Like, it's reducing one, but that's about it. If I would move up to here, I wouldn't see shit. That's depressing. Like, it would start to matter from here onwards. This is also no good. We could get here. That's at least giving us some decent positioning. So that's option number one. Option number two is we can get into half cover. Currently everyone is in full cover, and I intend to keep it that way. It will help us when we will get the punishing retaliation from the aliens next turn. So yeah, probably I'll move her down here, because it's just the only position where I can move her into full cover. She has some solid shots on the trooper. Yeah, but nothing to really write home about. Both of them together could kill the advanced trooper. Well, damned Viper is still alive though. Let's take the lightning hands shots from our sniper. Well, the sniper is in half cover. I don't. Oh no, she's in full. No, she's in half cover. Shit. And we blew away that full cover here, so that's not going to help us either. But good news, she's only in range of the Viper. My real problem, before taking shots, my real problem is that the Muton will have a grenade, and he will definitely use it. So with a grenade, effectively someone is going to stand in the open because we don't have indestructible cover. Like this here is indestructible cover. The tree definitely is not indestructible cover. The question is if these guys are going to advance and move to here, if they do have the chance to shoot at these two targets. Roby is currently at least out of sight for him. He's definitely out of range. And he's in full cover from the perspective of these guys. So what we could do, I mean, like removing this cover here would be a nice benefit because they wouldn't have the chance to flank Roby. However, it will not get the Muton down to earth. The Muton is standing in a pretty piss poor position. This here would be, from a cover perspective, the most intelligent play. This here, from a survival perspective, is probably the most important play. Because the Muton will get someone out of cover, and keep in mind the grenade from the Muton itself deals 5 points of damage. So you can imagine that this is pretty much going to be GG. I think we need to do that one, although it pains me to leave someone in the open. It really does. But the Muton needs to die. So Roby is either going to be a hero, or he's surviving and then he's going to be a legend. Win-win in any case. The Muton is finally in open ground. So lightning hands shots on him.
Deflection.
Question is if we can kill him. 80% shot. The Muton has 7 hit points. We would need to roll maximum damage. That's a 33% chance only. I don't like the odds on this one. So instead, how about rapid firing him? The chance of killing him is much higher. And also his odds in hitting someone else are not spectacularly high. So Wangstra, please be so kind and kill the Muton. That's not what I was expecting, Wangstra. I expected you to hit him and kill him. So yeah.
It's down.
So we can suppress one of them. Who is the advanced trooper can be suppressed. She could be on Overwatch just to not to disincentivize them from moving. They will see her being on Overwatch. Roby, you're not going to die, bro. I still have the feeling that this is going to turn out pretty good. Give it a try and please trust in the decision making. So suppression on him. That's 2 guys. This guy here is going to use his shield, so no shots from him. It's only 1 shot from the stun lance, and the stun lance is probably going to run up and is going to stun lance. Overwatch here. And now the question of the day is, what is Sandra Walker going to do? And I can answer you what she's going to do. She's fucking going to be the Matura of this run. So here you go, Sandra. Straight up, in front. Be our bait. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Bind her and work that bitch. Right. Damn, that shot missed.
Not good.
I've got some serious wounds here.
So guys, did this turn out to be good or did this turn out to be good? Rhodey, you're still alive. You haven't even received a scratch, bro. Yeah, I think that was the right decision. Need to reload on Rusticated here.
Ready to engage.
Question of the day will be, what do we want to do with the shield bearer? Like giving 3 extra hit points to everyone? That's not what I understand. That's not what I want to see, rather. But our problem is as well, we can't really reach this guy. So we will need to move up a little bit. And I think we will just need to take the shots that are required. Like Rusticated needed to reload, so it's a no-brainer that he's now taking a shot. Even though it's additional hit points, I'm still willing to take it. So 7 wouldn't have killed the guy in the first instance. Of course, it's a little bit lame to have that extra shield. What's a nice position for him? Run gun is not available. This one here would be very good to flank her, but it's also super exposed. This one here is better because only the trooper could do something, and we could theoretically put the trooper under suppression again. So yeah, let's move him up here. We'll move her to here.
Moving to position.
Basically finishing the advanced stun lancer. That's what I wanted to do. That's 3 more guys.
Destroyed.
3 more guys. Question is, what do we want to do here? He only has vision on that Viper bitch. Full cover is the problem here with the Viper, and the Viper still has 1 more turn. It will constrict for 2, so the VIP will be okay at least 1 more turn, which means we can focus on the Advent Shield Bearer next. We will not get the Advent Shield Bearer out of his damned cover, so might as well think about shooting into the cover. We have 2 potential shots, but before we do that, I'd like to get the guys into proper position. When we move Rhodey here, he still has full vision on everyone, and he could take the suppression to on the advanced trooper, which is good. Still have 3 more rounds, by the way. That's good. We can do that, guys. We do have Comet Protocol. Doesn't really do any significant difference here. Before we now take the shots, let's take the aggressive flanking shot in the hopes of liberating our VIP. Crit plus shield dropped. That's very good. So Comet Protocol will finish it. The VIP is pretty hurt, so I'm just going to extract her for now. She acted as a mimic beacon, as a living one. So yeah, she did her job. Can't complain about it. There you go. So the mission itself is successful.
VIP is secure.
Combat protocol. Yes, please. 2 points of damage onto the Viper. She's down. Which leaves us with 2 more guys. They are in half cover, so I'm not going to bother with overwatching. Overwatching is just as good as shooting into half cover. 3 more rounds. Damn it. That's really tough. This guy here will need 2 rounds in order to get to the exit. I'm not sure if I want to take the shot as of now. The other alternative is just going here. How many hit points? 6. The other alternative is going here. If we take the shot, it basically means we need to run for the next rounds. Can't even get onto the 2nd floor, and also this one here is territory which we can't pass through. The shot will not make any difference, any noticeable difference. Damn. What are the other options? We could move up to here into full cover, and from here it would be just 1 more round. Effectively that would mean we are preparing for a potential disengage. All of these fields are not good. Sorry for taking that long, but we need to calculate now very carefully how we play the rest of this map. Yeah, let's get into full cover. No, not evacing. Rhodey is going to take care about that advent trooper here. Suppression, mate. Alright, 2 more turns, which means it's this turn, and next turn everyone else needs to get out. Number 1. Wow, we would need to reload. Not sure if I'm going to do that. He also needs to take a reload. Also not sure if I'm going to do that. I wouldn't have thought that ammunition is going to be a key problem in the end. Do we have any more grenades to get rid of his Overwatch? We can't let Wengstra take an action here, because look at that, he can't escape next round. He's just 1 tile shy from it, so we can't just let him act. So yeah, this is going to remove Overwatch. And we still would be in cover. I do have a little problem with his massive amount of armor. From this position, by the way, we can't escape in one round as well, so we will need to move up also. The sniper could escape in one round, so that's the position which is still okay for now. We need to get rid of the Overwatch first.
Went off the armor.
So yeah, next up we need to move closer to make sure. With this armor we need to shred it. I mean, it's not going to work out without shredding. Roby basically has no more ammunition. It's not going to work out. Damn. All of these fields are in solid vision range. And look at that, melee attacks just deal so incredibly low amounts of damage. This here is in range. We could just reload and take a shot though. And I think that's a good idea. So reloading first. We still can make it out alive. Problem is, we need to shred this guy in order to do something meaningful. And all of the positions that are theoretically in range of getting away are pretty shitty. Like this position here would be the last one which I consider to be okay. Yeah, well, that works out. So that is fine. Which means we can move up to here. Damn, now the cursor doesn't want me to go there.
Heading to that location.
Moving to designated position.
Wow, only 35% chance of hitting him. That's really low, like the high cover. Look at that. That's pretty good. Hey, good evening, Commander. It is working out, but we're hanging on the edge here on this mission. Really a tough nut to crack. Roby would be able to move until an extraction point, so we can use Roby to reload and still suppress the other guy for one more round. That's working out. What's Roby's percentage shot on him? 30. Yeah, that's not really good. We could suppress both of them, but I don't know how well that would work because one of our guys is already like standing next to him. He's also in open range, because, so that guy needs to die this round. We need to shred him, so wish us good luck. The 30% shot needs to hit. Not even close. That kind of sums it up. 45% shot. Worked out a little bit better, but still not phenomenal.
Wangstra could go here, but it's not even sure. It's not even sure that he would still be able to kill him. He deals as he deals some good damage, but look at that, he's probably going to fall off short with damage. All of these options non-available, he can't take a shot. Still have the option for our pistol here. Pistol will deal 1 point of damage minimum, even though the armor absorbs it. There's a 40% chance of critting. I wish I would have upgraded pistols. Yeah, even with a crit, it's just 1 point. And Wangstra has a chance on a maximum damage to kill him. But I don't want to stand here in the open. That's a very bad position. Wangstra can't stand where he currently is, because it's just a little bit too short. If he stands in the open and for whatever reason does not hit him, then it's probably GG and he's going to go down. And I don't want to let our best unit die. Basically, that would be stupid. So, Wangstra's moving here.
What's over there?
We still could give him combat protocol. 50-50 for that shot here. And that was maximum damage. Suppression from Rhodey. This guy is taking counter shots. He didn't really have a chance to hit us, and now it's the fucking last round. We need to get out of here. Whoever has movement left is going to move right now.
Stepping off.
No more reloading.
Packing it in.
No more maybe or taking shots. That one soldier will live another day. We can't kill him this round. It's okay though. Of course, Rhodey can definitely reach the evac. I calculated everything before we did it to ensure that everyone can reach the evac.
Move, move, move.
The Swamp Boy Roby, he learned it in Australia when Crocodile Dundee himself trained him to run around corners and dodge crocodiles. That was his training, the best training that you could ever think of.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Yeah, guys, that was an excellent mission, but it was a nail-biter.
Mission accomplished.
Soldiers wounded too, but we haven't lost someone, and we were successful. Close call. Close call. That was really close. I start to hate VIP missions. That was really damn close. Like, we killed 15 and they didn't even have reinforcements. 4 Vipers on one pack. In the last pack, 1 Viper, 1 Muton, 1 Stun Lancer, 1 Shield Bearer, and an Advanced Trooper. That alone is 11, 21, 29, 48 hit points plus 5 armor. Damn. And I think it was still the right call to get rid of the Muton. Imagine
If that mutant would have survived, this would have been an unpleasant encounter. Nightcom was the one being hurt, and the second soldier being hurt was our VIP, who, like a boss, went in and got grabbed by the Viper. 30 missions, 11 missions, couple of 8 missions here. That's really good. And look at the kills, guys. That is stacking up some significant kills. I like it. Hair trigger, good. Superior perception, mwah. Perfecto. Not only good, perfecto. That's really good.
You have done an outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
And I guess the plus to hit, I think we're going to give it to Wengstrom. One option would be to give him some superior conditioning to make sure that he never dies and has sufficient health. That's one option. But since he has rapid fire and is so so aggressive and can contribute so well to the combat, I feel giving him aiming is really going to be a good add-on. Like, look at that. He's now at 100 aim. Hair trigger, yeah, why not? It's Wengstra at the end of the day. Yeah, dips on the superior perception. I know, Roby. But let's... you will get superior perception sooner or later. Don't worry, I'll get enough from the black market. But for now, you do have grenades, and he doesn't have grenades. So that's the reason. We need to be mindful a little bit with our resources. Commander, we have picked up a resistance supply drop. Very good. Intel, also nice. I like it. But let's get our supplies first, guys. 18 more days. Perfect. We got our supplies. 270, that's fine. We wanted to get the engineer. That's the next thing to finish. And we need more alien alloys. 25 more alien alloys. That's really important for now. Okay, so one more engineer. Great. And I think we just liberated another engineer, so my bad. We could have already started with clearing. Look at that, 2 engineers available. And this here is even giving us alien alloys once we finish clearing it. 35 to be honest. So this is good. Unfortunately it just happens in 30 days. Too far away from my taste. Psionic chamber, additional resistance contact. We still need a little bit more, and probably we also need to build proving rounds pretty fast.
We've got bigger things to worry about
Yeah.
than a man on a screen.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Good. We have 15 more days. We want to make contact and go via this route. We want to save our intel though, so that's the reason why we invest into another radio relay here. If we invest it here, maybe we instead go for... No. I thought we had a radio relay here. I was wrong. So let's invest into a radio relay here. That will make our contact cost for both of these regions more cheaper. And yeah, that's the right way to go.
For India.
$127 supplies. Thank you. That is good. We could now go for whatever, but probably the resistance comms is the most important building. So we are going to place our available engineer here to get additional power. Our soldiers currently are okay, with the exception of Nightcom, so we
Hello,
can
Commander.
take away our engineer here, free her up. Nightcom will be a little bit out of, a little bit away, but that's okay. And now we do have the option either proving grounds or resistant comms. We do have still one more slot available, but I don't want to run into the situation where we don't have the option to contact some other countries. Keep in mind we're already on the Doom timer, and after we clear the black site facility we have no more option left. So it's really important for us now to upgrade our contacts. That's the reason why we go for resistant comms next. That will take a couple of days, like 16, which is okay for now.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench.
Which is okay for now. But we want to really make contacts in this direction, so that's important, and it gives us a lot more flexibility once it's built. Now, here is another covered ops. Rural checkpoints. This is what we want to counter. It gives us just another engineer. I'm not terribly against that one. Engineers are really okay for now. And to be honest, we could use really one or two more. We have the other option for moderate. I like this one a lot because it's just moderate, and I don't like difficult missions for now. A scientist, also not too bad. But this here, effectively, if we do not counter it, that means it will cost us nearly 300 supplies, and that's a lot. Destroy the alien relay? Yeah, we're going to do that.
For East Asia.
Alrighty. We this time need to take one more reserve unit. Instead of Nightcom, we do have Squaddy Dobrinina. Ah, by the way, before I forget about it, we do have Deadlock, who is that's a random name, not a viewer. So if you feel that your name should be here and you are more the sniper type of guy, now it's the right time to tell me. If you feel your name should be here instead of Razor, please type it into the chat and I'll make sure that it happens. Good. That being said, I would want to give her the beacon. We do have the flashbang, 2 beacons, 5 grenades, and 3 medpacks. So no one for last call here, guys. No one for sniper or ranger. Redick Dabis. Hi, greetings. I don't know if the waving means like here. I would like to be one of them. But yeah, so Commander Gorda got dibs on the sniper. It's the first message that I can understand. So, Commander, let's shortly change the nationality. I assume you're a male, so I'll give you a male look. Nickname is going to be... He's just called the Commander, Commander G. Nationality, Australia, I guess that's fine for you. I'll just give you a little bit of the caramel look here. Color coding is important. I always color code my units, and white is the color of snipers. Yeah, and you're Swedish. Okay, I guess we have enough time to change this one. Nationality... The good old Swedes. I've been to Sweden often. Great country. I like it. Good. So, Ashney, you were second on the sniper, but you're the first one to then raise your hand. So, I will offer you to be that nice little lady here called Razor. So, she is going to be now called Arsney. Arsney. Alright, cool name, I like it. Nationality is fine. I guess you're a dude as well, so I have had a feedback from YouTube about my viewer community, and it told me that 1.2% of my viewers are females, so I guess the standard is males. Good. Female is cool. Okay, bro, now you're a male. That's awesome. That's also okay. And look at that. He's one of these Latino guys that you don't want to fuck around with. I like it. Cover your swamp, Roby. Yeah, Roby's also here. Don't you worry. So, Rusticated, Arsney, Roby, Wangstra, Commander, and one of our rookies. 2 Mimic Beacons, couple of grenades, flashbang. Everything by the numbers. Everything by the numbers. I guess that's mission number 18? 18 probably. Yeah, the females on the internet are usually watching, I don't know, SimCity, sometimes League of Legends, probably a couple of makeup tutorials. Just nothing that I could provide. I'm pretty bad at makeup tutorials. Alright, welcome to Operation